This is an order to aid an investigation involving the Moore and the Mason children. Ms. Gutierrez is with us for the department. The parents, Ms. Keel and Mr. Moore, are both with us. I have Vanessa Reynoso and Keisha Hendrick in the waiting room.
If Vanessa can be allowed in, I don't think Keisha's on this case, Your Honor. She's probably on the next one.
All right. All right, then that's everyone we need. Ms. Gutierrez, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Let's see. There she is. Hi, Vanessa. Do you have an investigative supervisor joining the hearing?
It was a mix between Kathy Jones and our PD, Michelle. The link was forwarded to both of them. I think Dustin was trying to work out which one of them would be present today.
Okay. Your Honor, can I just get a couple of minutes to try to get a hold of them?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, thank you, sir.
So, Ms. Gutierrez, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. If Ms. Spencer is still in the waiting room, can we bring her in as well, or did she drop off?
She's not with us.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. The department calls Vanessa Reynoso.
Hey, ma'am, if you'd unmute. Thank you. If you'd raise your right hand, you swear the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
All right, thank you, Ms. Gutierrez.
Thank you, Your Honor. Vanessa, who do you work for?
Department of Family and Protective Services.
And what do you do for them?
I am an investigator.
And were you assigned to investigate a couple of intakes regarding the Keel Moore family?
Yes, I was.
And are the children Kinsley Moore and Prince Mason?
Yes, that is correct.
And is Kinsley approximately 3 months old?
Yes.
And is Prince a little over 2? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I apologize, a little under 2 years old. Is that right?
Yes.
Thank you. The mother of both children is Celie Keel.
Yes, that is correct.
And the father of Kinsley is Aiden Moore. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And both parents are present in this hearing today. Is that correct as well?
I believe so. Yes, ma'am.
All right. It looks like the department received an intake on November 26th of 2025. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
If you could please tell us in detail what the concerns in that intake were. Okay.
The concerns were regarding the newborn, the parent, and also paternal grandmother, Erica Moore. Erica Moore has her own CPS history and open case right now. There was concerns that Erica Moore was not drug screening, per her case, and that she was using on a day where the children, or where Aiden and Celie had shown up with the newborn. The thought was that Erica Moore was being a caregiver to the newborn while under the influence of, and so the concern was, of course, that she was living in the home and being a caregiver to her. And at that time, she was only a few days old.
And were there as well descriptions of the grandmother that were concerning for the department?
Yes, there was. I'm sorry.
Please, what observations did the intake share regarding how the grandmother appeared?
Concerns with glossy eyes, fast speech, body language that was indicative of being under the influence.
And you were assigned on the case on that same day, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you attempt to make contact with Mr. Moore and Ms. Celie that same day?
Yes, I did.
Can you tell us how that went?
Yes. I arrived at the home, and when they answered the door, I introduced myself, let them know what I was doing there. And that's when Aiden kind of dominated that conversation, closed the door, and he called who I assume was Erica Moore, because I could hear her voice through the door, and she was instructing him not that he did not need to cooperate with us, and that she had done research about CPS, and that there was not anything that we could do, to tell me that they were not in need of our services, and that if we needed cooperation, to take him to a jury trial.
And what did Mr. Moore say to you after that conversation with her?
That's what he told us. I do not need your services. He reopened the door. He said that to me, and I do not need your services. Take us to a jury trial and shut the door. Through the door is where I explained to him that I needed to at least see the newborn, because if not, I was going to need a wellness check. So he reopened the door and allowed me to step in far enough to the home to see the newborn. And that's when I discovered Prince.
Okay, so there were two children in the home at this point. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And was Celie Keel present as well?
Yes, she was.
And did you ask her whose child that was?
Yes, I did.
And how did she respond?
She responded that it was her child, but that she didn't want him involved in this case. And I tried to explain to her that the case was in her name, that I would need to also see him, but the opportunity to explain just was being shut down by Aiden.
Okay, now you were allowed into the home. Approximately what percentage of the home are you under the impression you were able to observe?
I'd say about 10% of that home.
Okay, so the rest is unknown to you, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, and did Aiden reiterate that they don't need CPS services and that you would need to take him to court?
Yes, that is correct.
And following that statement, did you leave the residence?
Yes, I did.
Thank you. On December 3rd, 2025, you made a phone call to Celie Keel, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And what did she indicate about Erica Moore, the grandmother?
She had indicated that Erica was willing to leave the family home. That she wasn't going to be a caregiver to the newborn, and that she had a landlord that was willing um, to write a letter showing that he had an agreement with them that Erica Moore would leave the home.
Okay, and based on that, did you deduce that at least up to that day, Erica Moore had been residing in the home with the children?
Yes.
And following that, did you try to make contact with the landlord to confirm that that was his letter?
Yes, I did.
But even if it is his letter, would you agree you were able to confirm that that was his signature?
I was not able to confirm.
Okay. Is it still enough of a concern for the department that Erica Moore may be living in the home that we are needing to get inside?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Um, let's see. Can you explain what exactly it is the department is asking for? For example, we've discussed entry into the home. Is the department wanting access to wherever the kids are?
Yes, to
Okay.
wherever they're currently living.
All right. And is the department wanting to be able to view the rooms in the home to make sure that they are safe and appropriate for the children?
Yes, that is correct.
Is a part of that assessment an attempt to verify that Erica Moore no longer resides in the home?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct.
Okay. Are we also wanting to view the children up close physically to ensure they're not showing any signs of abuse or neglect?
Yes, ma'am, that is also correct.
Okay. Let's see here. And in your investigation, it appears that you were able to confirm that both children are up to date on their well child checks. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct.
So the only concern at this point is the proximity of Erica Moore to the children, her potential to be inside the house, and the possibility of her being a caretaker. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct.
Okay, I pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Ms. Keel, do you have any questions for this witness?
No, I don't.
All right, thank you. Mr. Moore, do you have any questions for this witness?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, Ms. Gutierrez, anything further from the department?
Yes, Your Honor, the department calls Mr. Aiden Moore.
Okay. Mr. Moore, if you would unmute again, please. Thank you,
Yes.
sir. If you'd raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Ms. Gutierrez?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Moore, are you the son of Erica Moore?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it correct that your mom has a history of struggling with drug abuse?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it correct that she has her own open CPS case at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, the investigator indicated that y'all said that Ms. Moore would move out. Would you agree with me that that indicates that Erica Moore was residing in your residence at that time?
She was not in the residence at the time.
Okay. Was she living there with y'all during the investigation?
No.
Okay. Is she currently living with y'all?
No, ma'am.
Has she taken care of either child in the past?
No, ma'am.
Okay. What steps are you taking as a parent to help protect your children from any substance abuse by Ms. Moore?
Well, we're about to get us a new apartment, so we don't have to deal with her being there.
Okay. Now, Mr. Moore, that's a confusing statement. If Ms. Moore does not live with you, why are you moving to not have to be around her?
So she can have her house.
So you currently live in Erica Moore's house then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And does Ms. Moore reside somewhere on the property?
No, she lives in an RV in Happy, Texas.
Okay. All right. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right. Anyone have questions for Mr. Moore? All right then, Mrs. Gutierrez, any other witnesses?
No other witnesses, Your Honor. The department rests. We asked for to be allowed into the home and to verify Ms. Moore is not there, and as well to view the children to make sure there aren't any signs of abuse or neglect.
All right, thank you. Do either Ms. Keel, either you or Mr. Moore have any witnesses you want to call, or do either one of you want to testify today? No? Okay. All right then, if there's nothing further, then I will grant the department's motion. I'll order the parents to allow the department to view the children to simply to look for any signs of neglect or abuse, and allow the department to view the entire residence where the children are currently residing, solely to look for be sure the home is safe for the children. That's the full extent of what I'll order today. Once those things have been accomplished, then I will not enter any further orders in this case. So, okay, we don't have to set any further hearings. So we will be in recess on this case.
Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns.